Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how you're going to install Nextcloud and what you need for it. And after you install, and if your Nextcloud does not start up and does not deploy itself, then I'm going to show you what I did and uh, how you go fix it. Okay, let's get started. Log into your account to have Nextcloud up and running, or let me show you my setup. So what I had was that Nextcloud was running and it's now running successfully, but in the past it would not launch itself and it would give me all sorts of errors. Let me see if I can get that and show it to you. I think it's overwritten itself. Okay. So it will not launch, it will just keep saying deploying and it will never get to green. And I realized that the problem was with permissions, with a lot of searching. Now, to fix that, you need two things, two folders. So go to Datasets. The first thing, if you're starting from scratch, you can have your own Nextcloud folder, like how I have done it here. And you need two data folders, the one for data and one for database. So you would click on the root wherever you want to create the folders, and then click on Add Dataset. And then the first one that you would need is Nextcloud data. So you would type Nextcloud -data. Since I have already this folder, I'm going to mark another A so that it's not a duplicate, and you can keep this generic, and you do not need any more permissions. Okay, and then you click save, and for the next one you can make Nextcloud database. Since I have the same already, it will not allow me, and for this one you'll need to change to apps as permission and then click on save. So once you have done that, you'll have two folders, one for data and one for database. And then for Nextcloud data, you need to set permissions. Without permissions, you're still gonna have a successful install, but then not a launch of Nextcloud. Well, this is where I struggled a bit, and I did set all kinds of permissions, but it failed. Now let me show you what exact permissions you need. You need owner and group set to www data, and let me show you how you do that. So go to the folder that is the data folder for your Nextcloud. Click on edit, and then here you would see root for owner and root for the group. Remove that and put in www data on both places for group and owner. Apply owner, apply group, and apply them recursively, permissions recursively. Say OK, confirm, continue, and then you save your access control list. Once you do that, you're ready to install. Go to apps, you go to discover, and then you type in Nextcloud and click on it. And once you click on it, since I already have it installed, it says install another instance, which I don't want to do right now. I'm going to show you what options you would see once you get there. So let me go to apps and edit. It's not a lot of things that you need to change. Of course, you need to put in your admin and password, which is required. And yes, I did add under network configuration, I did add FFmpeg and SMB client, which you need that. I added that. And then here is the one that is important. For storage configuration, you would need to know where you would want to pick data from. It's going to be pointed to the same location where you had your new data sets created. So you would point it to data, and then for host path, would be the second data for database, where you have your database folder. So that'll be under Nextcloud, and you will point it to the Nextcloud database. So these two things you would need to make the change. And finally, in my previous video, I showed you how do you mount the external storage, and that's an additional step. So you would add additional storage and put in the configuration information, and I will show you where this is coming from. This comes from the Nextcloud admin, where you need to put in /mnt media as to your path to where you want it mounted and what it needs to be mounted to. Example, this is your NAS media, and then these are the changes that you need to make. And once you do that, update it and then click install. Not update, you click on install, and you should have Nextcloud updated and running. Okay, that's all I had for this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content. Thank you.